Let's go ahead and do a quick video on changing and inspecting your air filter on your Jeep JL. This one is a 2013. I always suggest just a little bit of wipe, even up here, just because it's a Jeep and it's probably dusty. If it's not, well, yeah, either way, if it's this dusty, you're going to want to double check it. Next thing you need is I believe it's a 7 mil. No, this one's an 8. Okay, go ahead and take an 8 mil and loosen off your air pipe right here, but don't take it off, like just loosen it quite a bit. Then there'll be another bolt right here. Yep, and you're just gonna want to loosen that guy off. Again, it's an 8, which is nice. They are shallow 8, so either way, go ahead, take that out. After you take that one out, you're gonna go ahead and take this one out. Now, I could make you watch this, or you can just do it. There's another one right here, and another one right here, and that should be all of them. So go ahead and remove all 4 bolts. Once you do that, you're going to want to work this back just to a reasonable point. You can see, we can already see the air filter, and just pop it out of the way. Put it off to the side. I always like to face it up. That is the side you want to keep clean. The side underneath, don't worry if it's a little bit dirty. Usually it is, because that is the side from which it sucks in from. So we're gonna pull this forward, and I'm gonna see, oh yeah, we've got some dirt going on. So if you see tons of sediment here, I always suggest pull out your vacuum cleaner and completely suck this up. Make sure you don't get anything inside. You can already see there's something sitting on there. I'm going to make sure I suck that out. You don't want anything going in there, as that will be inhaled into the motor on that side. This side is what I would say the fresh air side, which is coming in from here, or of course right here. So from this point, you don't want to vacuum this side, only this side. This filter needs to be changed. Unfortunately, I don't have another one on me right now, so just for right now, we'll put this back in here, and I will be replacing this very soon. If you bought a new one, you would simply put it in like this. Do your best not to get this side of it dirty. From there, take your clean lid, and we're going to just simply slide it into place. Pretty easy. All you do is make sure you grab it from the back of the neck like so, caress it. Folding it up, slide that in. Keep that tension as you're doing it, so that way you can slide it in and just put it down into place. From there, you can go ahead, make sure you line these screws up perfectly, even back turn them if you must, but don't go stripping these in. And this brings me to my next point. Do not use an impact. These are plastic housing ones. Yes, it was so much nicer when they used those plastic or those clips. They got rid of the clips because they would bounce, and what would end up happening is it would suck in dust and then destroy engines. So that's why they went down to the screw down style. That being said, though, the disadvantage is since they didn't use any metal rivets and they used plastic, you need to be very careful to not try and thread new threads into there, because if you strip them out, well, you're back to square one. From there, you're done. Again, you can tell because this stays up here. Tighten it. You should have about that much clamp coming out. Don't forget your clamps. And then from right there, we've got our screws tightened on both sides here and there. Very important. And only do it with just a hand tool. Do not start using anything too crazy, because if you do, like I said, an impact gun, you will strip that out and you will cry. Anyways, guys, I hope that helped you switch your air filter. Thanks again for watching. Press like if it did, and subscribe for more.